Hey, I'm in a friggin' treehouse right now. Don't ask why. I don't even know why. But it's time to do a Q&A. I asked you guys on my Facebook page to ask me some questions. I have a cell phone right here, and I'm going to go onto that Facebook page, read you guys' questions, and answer them for you. Hope you enjoy it. Tyler Tarrant asks, "Hey Sam, I love your videos." Thank you, Tyler. Here's my question. If you could be any Star Wars villain, which one would you be and why? And keep shredding that carpet board, dude. I will. I'm going to actually do another carpet board video this week, so look out for that. But Star Wars villain, I kind of want to say Darth Vader because he's like the dude. Like, he is the guy. He's just the most powerful. I know he's not the most powerful. There's like other Star Wars villains that aren't really main characters that are more powerful than him. But he's totally like the main villain in Star Wars. But I'm actually going to choose Darth Maul, even though he's not a main villain. He has a double-bladed lightsaber, and he, like, in fight scenes, he looks like he's the one that knows what he's doing the most, even though Obi-Wan killed him. So I'm going to choose Darth Maul, just simply because he looks cool and he has a double-bladed lightsaber. Good question. Aaron Zamodio, sorry, it's windy. Aaron asks, manual combos or no comply tricks, which would you rather learn more of? I occasionally do no complies now, but like, if I do a no comply now, it's kind of when I'm just like rolling around like and doing like a little in-between trick, in-between tries of something I'm actually learning. Right now I'm really trying to learn ledge tricks that I should already know, because I just don't really skate ledges that much other than like doing the few basic tricks I know. So this past week I've learned 2 new ledge tricks, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm not answering your question though. I would choose manuals because manuals are just cooler in my opinion. Like, you know, it takes more skill, it's more fun. I would definitely choose manuals. Don't get me wrong though, I love no complies. Like, my video part's gonna have some in there because they're a fun trick, they're kind of weird, and I'm weird. I'm a kind of weird guy, so don't get me wrong, I love no complies. But right now, I'm definitely trying to learn some like fundamental tricks to get really, really down so I can learn more combos with. If that made any sense. I don't know if I answered that. Kyle Buys asks, have you ever played any trading/competitive card games? It seems like you're really into video games, and I was wondering if you're into card games. That's basically what he said. I didn't read it word for word. But when I was younger, I was super into Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried to get into Pokemon, and I liked collecting Pokemon cards, but I never played Pokemon. But I was super into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I actually like went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments, even though apparently I wasn't playing it right, because the last tournament I went to, this dude just told me I was not playing the game right. So maybe my whole life is a lie. I don't really know. But yeah, I definitely played Yu-Gi-Oh! Side note, McDonald's sweet tea is the best thing. Good. Chase Wilkin asks, what is your favorite Under Oath song? They're going to be in Tampa, Florida in a little bit. That is amazing. I know that because I read that yesterday, but that is going to be so cool to see Under Oath play again. My favorite Under Oath song is probably Reinventing Your Exit. This is definitely the one that I listen to the most. I also really like Writing on the Walls. Pretty much anything from Define the Great Line and They're Only Chasing Safety. I love both of those albums a lot. But probably my all-time favorite Under Oath song is Reinventing Your Exit. What's that one song with the friggin' Drowning in My Sleep Children? That sounded creepy if you've never heard that song. I can't think of the name, but I also love that one. Sergio Ruiz asks, do you think you will have a part in the new Revive movie? Or Revive video? Yeah, I definitely will. I already have some clips. Actually, a pretty good amount of clips. I don't know what I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use yet. But I will definitely have a part in the next Revive video, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Caden Field asks, when is yours and John Hill's show starting? I would have liked it to start this week, and the reason it hasn't yet is I haven't made the YouTube channel yet. We completely that wasn't the word. We completely filmed and pretty much completely edited the first episode. I just need to make the YouTube channel, and this week has literally been the most busy week of my life, maybe. Like this weekend, I'm definitely going to make the YouTube channel, and I would say expect the first episode next week. I'm just going to say that now, so it actually happens. I hope you guys can't hear that wind because it's gnarly. I'm going to say that and hold myself to that so that it is here by next week. It's also not going to be on this channel, like I just said. It's going to be on a separate YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. Follow me on Instagram because I'm going to be announcing that on Instagram. Okay. Philip Smythe, or Smith, I don't know, it's spelled with a Y, asks, what is your most tried but unsuccessful trick? This is really funny because I know this is a basic trick and I understand the trick, but feeble grinds, actually, I have tried for like 5 hours and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like other people that can feeble grind, like Casey, Brian, they watch me try to feeble grind and they don't even know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm like leaning back, my truck is there, it grinds for a second, and then completely stops, and I guess I'm leaning forward, I don't know, but there was one day where I went to shred quarters at night with Casey, and I just tried fuel grinds for hours. Like that whole day was probably like 4 hours total, because I did it earlier in the day, then went back to shred quarters to do fuel grinds, and it was like legitimately 4 hours, and I got so mad. So there was another question, I didn't read it, but there was another question asking if you ever get mad at skating. Abso-freaking-lutely I get mad, because I understand fuel grinds. I know you're supposed to lean back, tweak them out, stand on only your back foot, all that, and I feel like I'm doing it all, and it literally doesn't work. So for now, I give up on fuel grinds, because they just don't make sense. I almost want to blame it on my long legs or something. I don't know what's going on. Tim Moody asks, well, he actually asked 2 questions, but I'm going to answer the second part of the question. He says, best advice you can give to young people starting out in life, be that college or careers. My advice, because I dropped out of college, but I'm actually a huge college supporter. It just kind of wasn't for me for what the path that I was going for. But my advice is it's okay to fail. Don't be discouraged when you fail, because everyone fails. I fail like every week. But I also wouldn't really worry about other people. Like I wouldn't compare yourself to other people's success all the time. I mean, it's good to have role models to look at and be like, man, I really want to do this part of my life more like that person. But if one thing works for someone, that's great. But if it doesn't work for you, that's also great. You have your own thing that works for you. And if something is really working for you, keep on rolling with that. Like, keep on going for that, and be really persistent. That is another thing. Persistence and not being discouraged and failing is all part of success. Not that I'm like the most successful person ever. I'm actually like still figuring it out, really. But I mean, my YouTube channel has grown an insane amount, and I remember just like 2 years ago, I didn't know if I could actually make YouTube a job when I actually dropped out of college. I also don't recommend doing that. If you drop out of college, have a plan, and I did have a plan, but it was just kind of a big leap of faith, and luckily it worked out for me. So have passion, don't be discouraged, and be persistent. That is my freaking advice. I couldn't think of the word. So that is all of the questions I'm going to do for this Q&A. There were like 400 questions or something like that, so I really appreciate you guys asking me. But anyway, if you want to follow my Facebook page, you can by going to facebook.com, or wait, it's this way. Which one of these ways? Facebook.com/Sam Tabor Skating, and next time I say, hey, ask me questions, you can ask me questions. That's all I have to say. Once again, I'm not sponsored by McDonald's or anything, but their sweet tea is sweet. And I meant sweet as in like good, like, you know, that's sweet.
You better hurry, dude. You only got like 10 seconds. Ooh.